Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of our $200 Extra Life Hershey charity tournament here in Halo Wars 2. Cars and Cameras is going to be in the blue color and his ally Shanagon is teal. We've got Yap Yap and Cutter for them, the classic combo for Bedrock. And on the other side, they're playing against Dark Angel in the red, as well as SA Jolteon in the yellow. They are playing as also Cutter and Yap Yap, so a bit of a mirror matchup here, but at least they're on opposite sides, so you get UNSC versus Banished on both sides. No mirror. A little bit of mini-base pick-me-ups. Wanna thank our sponsor for this one, by the way, Retro Mobile Arcade, who's, well, they sponsored the prize pool, right? And because of them, we have this event. And also, I want to thank the entire community who's donated a significant sum together to Penn State Health Children's Hospital. You guys have raised $1,150 in the time span of one tournament. And this is just while we're live. It's still going to be open until the end of 2025 all the way. So thank you guys very much. Check out the link that's pinned. We've talked about the need for, those poor sick kids to receive help, support, medication, gear, research, all that kind of stuff. And you guys have gone a long way helping with that today. Anyway, looking into these build orders, we've got Jerome coming up, a bunch of mini-base steals, but SA Jolteon isn't going to do an aggressive build. Cars is preparing to repel this with a raid camp, and we've also got Dark Angel actually stealing a mini-base. He has the opportunity to also get up a barracks here and do pressure together, but he's just going to do pads because SA Jolteon already is only doing that. Sean coming in with the Hellbringers, so he should be able to clean that up rather well. Trouble for Dark Angel though. His cars has every mini of his. This is brutal. What is even happening? Very luckily for Dark Angel, there's been no raid camp thus far. Then again, Dark is pumping out Hellbringers and he has access to Jackrabbits, obviously, so it wouldn't be that easy to just overwhelm that base with the turret already up. But take away this mini base in the back between these two players, and I think that's going to be perfectly enough to get ahead in the economy. I think these guys are doing a wonderful job of that. So Team Pollos Locos already not doing so great. And by the way, you might be wondering why the score is the way it is. Why is it already 1-0? We've already only just started, right? Well, SA Jolteon has had some charging needs for his controller, and he wouldn't start the tournament games until it was 100% charged. Yeah, we've insisted to start earlier than that and allow for some charging time between the matches at least, so people don't leave, but he refused, and so I had to deduct some points there, or rather grant them to Evil Car Crew. So apologies for that, but even during a charity tournament, my own patience has some limits, as I'm sure is the case for the viewers as well. Second generator is coming up for SA Jolteon. And you know, despite all that, we'll still look into options to deliver SA Jolteon a wired controller so that this never happens again. Keeping that Christmas spirit up, but we still have our tournament rules, so it is what it is. That's a lot of choppers, sir. Cars is really going to town. Choppers and cameras. There's more of that coming. He's also got a new base on the way. And I see just Jen from Extra Life Hershey has dropped in a link for you guys. If you want to get in contact, if you're a tournament host as well, or just do show matches or whatever, and want to do an event similar to this, then please get in touch with them. That was a great ODST drop, stunning all those choppers. We got chopper and chopper action here. More ODSTs dropping in now for blue team. There's also mines, so you gotta be really careful not to walk over them. Some of them are getting detonated and picked off. As the jackrabbits were, of course, spotting. I don't think there's a way out for the blue ones. They might just get eaten up here. But I don't think the blue team cares too much. Look, they have 3 power nodes to the 4th one. Getting denied at 99%. Okay. I guess that can happen. There's a Spartan up there as well with already a star on it. Very nice by Sean. I wonder if he's actually gone for battle hardened on that one, which is a little power to give you faster experience gain rate. And now tier 2 is on the way. Lots of mini bases for Team Blue. They got pretty much all of them. And they're once again capturing this one. Spartan lands will kill that chopper for sure. Except if it turns away. Come on, Spartan. Okay, never mind. The choppers will do it for you. Okay, Rabbit gets picked off, and they get a peek over the edge here to see S.A. Jolteon trying to expand. Yap mines detonate here, but no big deal. The units didn't take the brunt of the explosion. It was a pre-armed detonation anyway, so it's much weaker. Sharstorm launchers coming in. We've also got the double grunt already, but the 3rd one is on the way. I think they should join the fight here. But Team Blue is just looking overwhelmingly powerful right now. So they should be able to destroy the base and probably move on to the mains at that point. Well, I say though, the blue teams have some more population to go. S.A. Jolteon's base is locked. He's getting the grunt gobos out, trying to get a shield up. So maybe he's not the right target to attack. But then again, Dark Angel has the UNSC turrets, which are so much stronger. So many resources here for S.A. Jolteon, actually. What is going on? What about Dark? He's kinda rich too, just can't really spend the money because, well, he doesn't have stuff. At least they cleaned up these back mini bases a bit. That will help them. Grunt Goblin versus Grunt Goblin, the best matchup in the game. Not really, but it's funny. Just so many heroes waddling around. Okay, Karsh is ready to go for his tier 3. I think his base is well developed enough. He's got 3 generators already. Yeah, I think he can just go for it. Oh wait, he's doing some upgrades first. Not in a rush. Dark Angel's absolutely unloading on this base. Archer missiles, ODST mines. Plenty coming through there, but does he have a follow-up big drop perhaps soon? Pretty far away from that right now. Can't get the base going himself. These ODSTs just absolutely destroy it. That was never gonna happen. More ODSTs come around. With more ODST satchels. But they are now engineers, and I think they're gonna out-heal the damage that's coming in. Oh, wait a second, there's a beam. That could clean this up. But there's also a grunt dome, so never mind. Pretty high shield health there. We'll take a whole moment to unravel. SHOTN is coming in with the whole crew. But Karsh is on the counter-offensive. There's an anti-infantry turret. Protected by a Nightingale as well. I think with that many heroes, you just kind of got this, right? In theory. Especially with the Yap Yap drop, Karsh is really going to town here. Regeneration on those boys. That means SHOTN has upgraded the cannon fodder quite a bit. Wait, he can't have done that. That was just an engineer. It was just an engineer healing it, I think. You would need tier 3. In tier 2, you get the damage upgrade for them. Spartan working its magic there. Capturing one of these. Ooh, full health now with the goblin heal. I like me gobbles. Well, that's a defensive drop. Usually you want to use this on the offense, but Team Red needs everything they've got to survive at this point, and it's not like this attack has stopped. It's actually continuing with the damage donut, which unfortunately doesn't show up on the minimap, so we nearly missed it, but hey, look at that. All the turrets, they're all gone. Big drop here from our cutter. Sean is in as well. They're really looking to break this base, but I think they don't have enough stuff, to be honest. No DSD's coming through. Maybe they do have enough. But if that Spartan dies, then it's time to leave. Yeah, it's time to leave. All the ODSDs just not shooting back as they're getting chased, of course. Also taking so much damage. Karsh is just having an absolute party here. Buying a third base for himself. This one is now a 7 slot. As Karsh is in tier 3 himself. Still enjoying all those mini bases. Got a lot of heavy grunts coming over. Dark Angel is in absolute shambles right now. Although Sean is getting chased all the way home, I think he can take it. I mean, look at this base. It's full of turrets. You don't push that. Pollos Locos is gonna have to resign that one game. Oh, sorry. Evil Car Crew is now up 2-0. Blue Gamer is Carson Cameras. The teal gamer is Shawnagon. They're gonna be playing as Atriox and Jerome, and we should expect a hero first, a hero fourth from both. But actually, Karsh is going double pad, so he's not going for an early hero whatsoever. He wants the middle, I think. On the other side, we got SHOTN in the yellow, and in the red, this is Dark Angel. They're playing as Jerome and Johnson, the double J. Jerome is a very popular leader on this map because obviously he gets to boost his allies with the aura. That is super, super nice stuff. Karsh Cameras is going to go for the early mini, as expected. Still getting the power extractor third, so very standard build, just with the middle mini. Focusing on the supply pickups, of course. Well, no, not entirely focused. The grunt here is actually getting the barrel for power. Seems good. Oh yeah, Twitch chat. Do you guys want to bet on the game results? I'll let you. Just with a shorter time frame now. 5 minutes because we've started. Got the raid camp in the middle. We should expect maybe a double raid camp even. But we'll still have the hero first, so... it depends. Meanwhile, the grunts can of course capture a power node. Enough time for the raid camp to finish. Maybe get out another grunt. And then the hero. That is what Kars is gonna do. Some 2 Marines are in garrisons for Team Red. So if they can pop in some snipers, they can absolutely hold that location. It's very difficult to actually dislodge those. Gonna have heroes going up next. Snipers here already. And remember, the Archangel doesn't just have control of the garrisons, he also has bunkers ready to go. Which we should be seeing any moment, whereas Team Blue isn't gonna have that. They just have the Jerome Aura. Which is pretty good too. But how are you gonna destroy those bunkers? Kars is already struggling on this base. Yes, he just doesn't have the stuff to defend it with yet. The Chosen is getting upgraded though. Plasma rounds will finish by the time he gets here. But definitely always worth it going for hero before upgrade. Even though I always complain that this base hero is kind of eh. If Kars needs to sell those buildings, man, he's gonna lose the base. Oh, he didn't sell! That's another 200 resource lost there or something like that. But they've overwhelmed the bunker with the detonation of the mines and all that. Unfortunately, they still have to go up against the garrison with a sniper in it. And there's a Jerome and there's a Johnson. Wait a second. The Mantis actually just got destroyed and the Jerome is taking massive damage. He's so weak. But the Chosen can't quite finish him. Snipers peppering him too. There's 2 of the snipers still alive. Jerome's trying his best to snipe, but might not be that easy to do. The Chosen nearly gets stunned there. Kars is microing his heart out, but I mean, he can't out-micro a sniper in a garrison. Either way, he gets the mini back. It's not the end of the world here. Will they be able to hold? That's the big one. There's a 1-star sniper already here for the Archangel. He's done some very nice wiggles today. Now let's see if these guys can hold middle. Chosen's getting remade. Oh, Sean, you had building up for so long. I wish Sean had made some snipers. Imagine just putting some more snipers on the field here. Could have been good. But so far, very good work with the Jerome. It's producing a lot of value here. Nice, a snipe on the sniper. 2 Marines get detonated by the mines. And guess what? The bunkers counter the regular garrisons normally. You just stick them full of snipers and they'll have a bit of a free ride to take out the garrison snipers. Bunker is getting hurt, but this is very expensive as a way to take it down. Where is the Chosen? It's got low shields. Oh boy. I mean, there's 3 snipers in here, so your own heroes are gonna struggle significantly. But they've destroyed the bunker now. If this Jerome can get the remaining snipers, that's huge. Ooh, this sniper's actually taking so much plasma damage there. Roots got picked off. Oh, Chosen coming forward to try and pick off the snipers, but it's not that easy. suicide grunt drop from Carson Camera. That's interesting. Well, they're gonna get some connections here with the snipers, actually. Pretty good work. Meanwhile, Team Red is crazily expanding over here. Team Blue just can't afford it. They're spending everything to keep the location in the middle. I'm not sure it will pay off, to be honest. These guys are heading to tier 2 now, you see. Oh, well, SAG Jolteon actually rather making Mastodons than tier 2, but tier 2 is coming for sure. Sean is not ready to go. Oh, wait, he is ready to go tier 2. Sorry, that was Kars's resources. Kars is not ready. He's only now upgrading his 2nd gen and he's broke. EMP Mac Blast takes out the mini base with 2 buildings on it. It's pretty good value for money, but finally they get a hero kill. Finally they've secured the middle. It's all theirs now. They can destroy this expansion base. They can get their own expansions as well on top of that. Sean is going tier 2. He's getting an extra base. And once they clean up this slot, I think Kars will take it. Mastodons now adding their power to this game. SAG Jolteon is definitely the furthest ahead right now in overall progression, but Dark himself is on tier 2. He is making Mantis. Those are gonna add a lot of direct striking power to this. Johnson's coming back out as well. Pretty damn good snipes there. I'm sure the snipers inside of these are getting veterancy. But that's the thing, snipers can't shoot other snipers if they're garrisoned in a Mastodon or bunker. They just can't fight. Jerome pops out, but gets right back into the Mastodon. That's a really good victory turret drop. With the mines, ooh! Did a lot of damage there. Maybe the Chosen could get into one of these Mastodons, eh? But we're not gonna see that either. Just that light turret on the Mastodons doing most of the work at this point. Spirit Assault's ready again. Ooh, can that sniper be saved or what? Probably not. Oh, wait a second. This guy's just got some really good value for the money. Oh, okay. Jerome is dead. But overall, Sean held his own quite well here. And he's got his extra base, of course, up. And now Dark Angel's looking to do some damage, but he's gonna have to face a sniper off. I don't think he wants to go on the high ground there to get slowed by the Chosen and then get peppered still by a sniper. That just doesn't seem smart. But the Chosen has to be careful here. I mean, his shot just got dodged there by the Mantis, and this is overwhelming firepower if he's that low on health. Shield disappears quick. Jolteon's now adding a little bit of Nightingales. I don't know why he needs 2 air pads. That's probably not needed. Dude, Shanagon's base might just get destroyed here. The EMP Mac was so well timed. These Nightingales now aren't healing the base very much. And even if they did, that's a lot of Mantis. I think he's gonna get sniped. Are we gonna see perhaps a heal from Kars? If he has it, now would be the time. Kars? Pelican. Oh my god, he saved it. just barely saved it. That is insane. There's no one else healing now. Oh, the fact that Dark Angel left here was a huge mistake. Cars can fix it now with that engineer. Wow. That was nuts. The few combating marines in there. Oh, supply pad repair. Be careful now. We got a small fight in the middle over the mini base. This is obviously overwhelming from Team Red. There's no way these guys can save it, but they can pick off a few units and then get out again. Maybe that Chosen will star up at this rate. Do we have a beam or so? Oh, wow. He picked off so many Mantis. Great work there. Sean's base getting fully repaired from here. Loaded Mantis are here. Base has turrets on it, but these guys are well aware that his base is still low health. They're gonna go to finish it off. They might very well be able to. Big Wolverine kill in the back before the main battle starts. Looks like Sean basically is getting fully healed. This is crazy. Oh my god, there's a Colossus. That's it. That, bye-bye. They're tier 3 upgraded Mantis with the laser pointer as well. All the cats go crazy for it. Ladies and gents, we've got ourselves our game number 4 at the moment. Cars and cameras will be in the blue. And we've got Shonagon in the teal. They're playing as Forge and Arbiter. And on the other side of the map, this is Dark Angel as well as SA Jolteon. They're playing as Anders and Arbiter. So plenty of Arbiter here. Probably expect a lot of Ghosts. And if we get into the later stages for once, we'll see Phantoms probably. So more units getting loaded into other units. But this time in the air. Looks like his power pickups are getting split up for the most part. The Jackrabbit could do a bit of bullying here, but not before almost all the power is gone. So they're just deciding to share instead. Super standard generator third build order for all the players, it seems. It just kind of lines up nicely. You can very quickly upgrade your generator if you pick up some map power in addition. And then, hey, if you don't want the early minis, you can just make a power extractor. Otherwise, you could just buy the 2 minis in the back. Which I think Cars is just going to want 1 here and then leave the other one to Sean. Or maybe Sean is doing the same thing and they'll just split somehow. People do like their double generator builds, of course, on Rift because there's so much time spent in a safe way, right? SA Jolteon is not getting that second generator just yet. He is actually getting a harvester because I think he's going to be spamming ghosts here. And actually Team Blue is also making sure that Cars gets the 2 minis in the back because he wants to make ghosts. This is not just a faster Tech 2 thing, although it will be much faster than SA Jolteon's. And the other thing you have to consider is that Team Blue already has a power node. Team Red didn't even start. These guys are working on the second one. Full scout. So Team Blue already knows what's happening. No production buildings whatsoever, just scouts. It's great to have the information though. You expect it, but confirming is smart. Otherwise you might be running into a hero and marine blob with grenades. Don't want that if you can help it. third power node getting taken, and maybe the fourth one soon as well. Dark's getting turrets going now. And the watchtower, because, you know, Arbiter has cloaking grunts. You don't want to be caught by a ton of grunts just cloaking themselves in your base and then ghosts out of position and whatever. Although these upgraded ghosts can detect, they will be picking off the grunts in the middle of the map. Doing a pretty good job of that. Obviously the grunts can't really fight back easily. You would need engineer support for them. Like with the engineer bubbles damage reduction of 30%, you can do a lot more. Even though your grunts don't have mines. Tier 2s are coming through. Cars even swapped out one of the pads for a raid camp there so he can get started on these units first. He has money, so it makes sense. Also, we've got Dark Angel reaching tier 2 now. I wonder what he'll put down. Looks like it's just gonna be garages. Nothing unexpected there. Another garage. And then he'll work on the Forge Hog. He didn't bother getting that to tier 1 because of the ghost threat. Plus, don't forget, Sean actually has Grenade Marines, so you don't want to mess with that too much. Oh, those ramps were a little mistake. But it looks like the other mines don't get detonated. They have a very, very small activation range, so you actually have to step on them. Unlike some other mines, which detonate if you're in Narnia still. Like the Yap Yap one. Kodiak's getting pumped. Hijack's getting... Wait, hijack? What? Oh, this is Anders. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. Sean is the Forge, isn't he? Yes. Yes, he's got the Forge Hog right there. Excuse me for that earlier. It's been 7 hours doing this tournament. I'm just looking forward to dinner now, but if we get a 7th game, I also won't cry. I'll cry in the morning when I have to get up and catch my train. I am not a morning person. Wasn't built for it. Hey, that stasis mine drop didn't actually help the extractor get healed. A bit unfortunate there for cars. But then again, as long as he distracts the turret, it's all good, right? Just gonna get some engineers back home, fix it all up again. No harm, no foul here. I wonder if Sean is just gonna start stacking up power now so that he can go for a tier 3. These guys have had control over the power nodes for the longest time, so they don't have much to worry about. Oh god. These guys just went in for the Forge Hog kill. Risked everything to get it. It worked. Sean didn't seem to have mines. He's only got the one Cyclops as well. Did one of the Marines use the grenades yet? No, there it is. There it is. Which is a really good reason actually to save your heavy metal for. I'm not sure if he's had it this time, but if you use heavy metal and heal, there's no way the ghosts do anything there. Kodiak's now pushing up. Dark Angel is setting up for that annoying sentinel beacon mid-game. I'm sure we'll see it soon enough, but not so far. Okay, you should be clicking it in now. If you get beacon and then synergy and then later the super sentinel drop, there it is. Every Kodiak shot now spawns one of these annoying sentinels and just keeps the pressure on you. It's really stressful actually to play against. Like, you really gotta do something about it before your base gets wrecked. You know what? You can't make these two buildings anymore because they just get targeted in 2 shots. Spot is here to cause some trouble. We got phantoms. Everybody loves them, right? Okay, probably not. That's an exaggeration. Phantoms on both sides. Now that's your favorite. Sean's base is getting brutally murderized. Doesn't seem acceptable to me. Where's the 4 truck when you need it? Give this base a lot of extra health. Turret's getting upgraded now. Gosh, just doesn't have enough stuff to protect our Sean. We've got the counter attack with the Arbiter. If the Arbiter was home, that would make a big difference actually. Okay, they peeled up the base. It's fixed. It's all good now. But the number of phantoms only is increasing. They're going to be fantastic cover for those Kodiaks over there, of which there are going to be only more and more as we go deeper into this game. Sean is still a million years away from tier 3 actually. How that happened. I guess he just spent money on anti-air turret, remaking the Warthog, all that kind of stuff. Now Dark Angel's nearly ready to go tier 3. He's just gonna swap into vultures. He could take Sean's base down with that. Then again, could just go Retriever Sentinel. But he doesn't have Sentinel synergy, you see. That means the Retriever won't have shielding. It's a lot harder to keep that thing alive if there's no shields. So I think I would have liked to see him double down a bit more on this Kodiak business. But he didn't make enough. And Dark seems to be getting punished for hoarding resources again. Well, these guys both attack Dark's base there. That's trouble for sure. Oh, Phantoms trying to be annoying here, but they're fighting a whole bunch of Marines. I don't think they're gonna love it. Okay, Dark Angel is having some serious lag issues apparently. Not surprised. Wait, am I still the host? I think I am. I shouldn't be the host. They're all in the Americas. So we should be giving these guys the host. Like Cars or something. Oh, Sean. Cars is 99 population. Very nice for him. He's such a good arbiter. That's crazy. Cars is going nuts now with the Arbiter over there. Oh, that's a lot of firepower going in. And he gets cut down pretty damn quick. They might not be able to push this base right now. It seems too risky. I don't know. I don't like it. Bombs get dodged very easily. Phantoms are getting some nice pickups on those Kodiaks. Holy cow. A lot of resource value there. But still, nobody touched Kars's army so far. They're doing fine. Oh wait, the anti-air turrets are starting to touch it. There's 2 anti-air turrets. That's so effective. Holy cow. USC anti-air turrets are really strong. Way better than the Banished ones. But then, Yellow Banished gets to shielding, so can't complain about that. Sean is still pumping Marines. But he's in tier 3. What is going on? Why aren't we seeing vultures? It's not like the hunters are going to shoot down the vultures or the elites. They have no chance against them, actually. I'd love to see a vulture swap. Somebody yell at this man. 100 pop space, getting 7 slots. It's time for the air swap. Maybe they can nab the base. That's gonna be difficult too. Gosh, has upgraded the Phantoms. I wonder how he's doing with the other upgrades. Looks like infantry level 2 is coming. Is that infantry level 2? I think so. But where's the raid camp? Beam cannon now. Wait, there's another raid camp somewhere. Where? Dude, that is ballsy. Infantry level 2, yes. That is a very ballsy location. Next for cars will be the second population upgrade. So you can have an army of 120. This is our first proper late game scenario today. Everyone has 100 pop armies. Except SH Otion. I'm sure you'll follow up too. The axe opening up once again. That is a lot of sentinels spawning. I think he might have synergy. Stacy's keeping everything on lockdown. And of course, it's just a significantly better army right now than SH Otion does, so this might just make all the difference. The Arbiter is the power player in this. The longer you go with these guys inside the Phantoms, they will level up so much faster than anyone on the ground could, because if you're in a garrisoned into a unit, or garrison, then you are not moving. Moving units have a bug where they don't gain experience. So, you know, standing still, getting kills, that works for them. There's probably some veteran 2s and soon veteran 3s inside. It's a lot more damage. That's a lot more tanking potential. Oh, hello there. We got the Retriever Sentinel as well. Finally, it can make a real difference, not just be used as a GG unit before tapping out. Like I said, real late game. Only fitting for the finals. That's a good amount of Wolverines from Sean. I would have preferred, though, seeing a bunch of vultures from him. But hey, he's got 120 pop space. I'm sure he can make Wolverines work at this point. Vehicle upgrade 2 is coming through. I prefer sending 6 nukes to this thing and deleting it from the game. I think that works better. Just my thoughts on the matter. Sean certainly had the time to set up. His 4 truck is also tier 3 upgraded. Ah, look at that Spartan being a nuisance. Still manages to capture, but yeah, that Spartan's toast. Bye-bye. Infantry 3 coming in. Air level 2. Infantry 3 for SHOT on as well. And for our... Wait, that's the wrong gamer. For Dark, he's not really doing anything right now. I'm sure he's thinking about getting the population upgrade though soon, right? Hopefully. Has a tendency to forget about it. Hopefully not this time. A good opportunity here to pick off the garages, but the counter-offensive is already on. There are Kodiaks deployed nearby that are peppering that base. The shields won't last very long. Cloak generator is an easy target without defenders. There's just a handful of phantoms here. Oh, the bombs! The bombs! Holy cow, that is doing so much damage. What? Oh. I didn't expect that guy to just keep fighting the phantoms there, but apparently that's what happened. I'm so sorry for missing that. You cannot expect that. I'm like, oh, the Wolverines are here. Surely he's gonna avoid the phantoms. But no, ran right into the phantoms, and the phantoms are full of grunts. That's anti-air too. I think SHOT is gonna get his base deleted here. Courtesy of Team Blue. Any units he makes gets immediately picked off. You can't just make a scarab or something like that. It wouldn't work well anyway. Having to sacrifice all the buildings. It's very devastating in 2v2 to lose a base because there's only so many bases. In the 1v1 at least you might have a third base running, right? Not the case here. And I think Team Red is going to resign. That's the third point on the scoreboard already for the evil car crew. 1 point away from winning the tournament today. Great work by them, for sure. Ladies and gents, cars and cameras. He's an actual gamer in the blue. And we've got Shonagon in the teal. They are going to be playing as Shipmaster and Anders, a pretty strong combination for a large map like this. Both of them have mobility potential. Dark Angel in the red and SHOT in the yellow. They're playing as Isabel and Shipmaster, so pretty similar setup overall. Wait, what was the... yeah, Anders, okay. So, Anders is going to have more upgraded Warthogs, but Isabel's gonna have more Warthogs, and I think Anders' leader powers are just a little bit better, to be honest, than Isabel's. But if Isabel does make it to the end game and you get all the leader powers you could possibly want, that is a lot better than Anders, in my opinion. So, you know, you get your tanks with their with the shielding, the Nightingales with the shielding. You get to steal enemy units with Ghost in the Machine. That can do a lot of work. Plus you get to play with vultures that can be heavy metaled for stronger stats but slower movement, and heal them up, nuke bases with that, cast combat salvage to get them all back as they die. So a fantastic late game from Isabel if we can get there. But she's quite weaker in the mid-game stages. Of course, she does have the very, very powerful Alice Spartan. She might change everything. Dark Angel's probably working towards that. Once you get her the chain gun, the banished infantry is no longer scary, and you just add in your Warthogs for backup. I think that's probably the plan. Team Blue has the middle minis though. And as you guys know, that means what, six buildings on mini bases versus just 4. between the two teams, that is. It's a pretty big difference. Long term, it will pay off significantly. Now this is coming as predicted. And we're gonna have a bunch of elite grunts, and Marines are also working already on this power node. Sean, I think, likes to play infantry here. He doesn't bother going scouts. Now he's gonna get the Spartan upgrade. I just wish he got grenades instead of the Spartan upgrade. It's so important to get your grenades out in these situations. The Spartan upgrade gives you like another 15% stats on this thing, but if you get grenades, your Marines are actually able to beat the ghosts. So what's more important, you know? I'm pretty sure it's the grenades. You can get the Spartan upgrade later. I know it's annoying that you can't recycle that hero building right away, right? But you'll thank yourself later when you kill 3-4 ghosts every grenade cycle. And instead of making them fight you, you make them leave. Because they can't take it. Alright, Dark has a huge opportunity here for a slam. And catching those grunts, but not going for it there. Likewise, the honor guard could be very much caught by the ghosts. Especially if this is backed up by the Spartan slam, but it's very out of position, doesn't want to commit it for some reason. Chained stuns or ramps rather are very, very nice, but still a lot of damage coming through from this honor guard. And ultimately gets out at low health with extract. We'll be getting a full heal after all this is said and done. Full health, there you go. And if the base had been hurt, that would also be healed. Anyway, not the case. We've got a foundry coming up, as well as a raid camp. No extra bases just yet for anybody. So expect some more heavy fighting as we enter the early stages of Tier 2. Sean has a beautiful, huge army. He's got grenades this time, and he's not falling for the hologram trick. Oh, that was a really good grenade throw. See if he can get some more. The honor guard is also upgraded to Tier 2, by the way, so pretty potent boy here. Drop turret's gonna stun that Spartan, but Spartan just jumps out, no problem. Jetpacks, OP. I gotta say, Team Red has been really badly pushed back. Pollos Locos is on the struggle bus here. Like I said, this is the last game that Evil Car Crew needs to win, and being so far ahead is certainly a great start for them. It's only Ghosts that they have to worry about at this point. It's possible to take a bad engage and mess up, you know, but very unlikely also. SHOTion isn't gonna have a second base, he's going Tier 2, however. Dark Angel is Tier 2 and is getting the second base, so at least he's a bit ahead on that front, but he doesn't have units, right? Alice actually here at the Tier 2 upgrade. Machine gun is done. They're gonna have a bit of a duel here, but the garrison will keep her stronger than the honor guard. Honor guard, of course, has cloak, so he's a bit of an invisibro, but also knows that the ghosts are coming. Has to get out of here. Snipers are putting some further pressure on that Spartan. Plenty of Marines here to guard against the ghosts, but is it enough? Maybe not. Then again, Sean might have a turret drop, might have a mine, does have the Spartan, and maybe his rocket launcher upgrade is coming in as well for the hero. That will help a lot against all these ghosts, especially if they clump up. The AoE is going to be disgusting. Oh, look at all those grenades coming through. The Marines have also been upgraded. So they now have their own little baby rocket launchers. Beam on the Spartan as it jumped and is forced to, because of that, run into the sniper fire, but Sean isn't chasing that hard, so this one might get away for now. Dark Angel took some good damage, but that was a very unnecessary beam. I don't like that from Cars. He's taking his chances. He's ahead enough. Why not, you know? He's got an extra base up and running. I'm sure Team Blue could destroy this if they wanted. Oh, wait. The Spartan is actually getting really low on health there. So close to a snipe. Are we gonna get it? Yeah, I think so. That's it. Hero gets extracted once more. Drop turret and mines are gonna detonate the ghost here. Holy shit. That will do that. That will do that. I'm not sure Team Red wants to stay in this game for much, much longer, as they're getting absolutely overwhelmed here. Especially if these guys can get some healing, like a Nightingale, like an Engineer duo here. That's all very viable. Beam is coming down, however, on the displaced units, and all the Marines are now dead. Forget about the Engineers. Spartan should be able to get out of here and perhaps destroy that Nightingale on the way out as well. That's a good target. Rocket Spartan is good against air after all. Okay, Douglas is in serious trouble now. But these guys have destroyed the base. It's okay. Just rebuy the Spartan. No problem. Ooh. Ooh, pretty good Mac Blast. But you know what? The Engineers will just come to repair the Marauders, and everything will be fine. Okay, Acid Jolteon still doesn't have a base, guys. Only Dark Angel does. Getting out Alice again. It'll be a long time until he's tier 3, but he's getting there. Slowly but surely. It's just, the problem is, look at Team Blue. They're pretty loaded as well. Carson Camera is actually working on a 4th extractor. Holy cow. That is a lot of power income for these guys. Sean as at least a 3rd. But these guys control all the power nodes now. That's the crazy part. So they're gonna absolutely just spiral into tier 3 themselves. There's not gonna be an advantage for Dark. Although he'll be tier 3, he'll be making these tier 3 Isabel tanks, right? But he'll face hunters with assault beam. They'll be highly upgraded, guarded by engineer shields. I think he'll be fine. Cars can handle any Isabel tank shenanigans here. Should be no problem. Now the spirit support gets called in. More Chads, more Steves, more Unicorns. Yeah, for anyone new, that's the veteran units in the drop each. Chad, Steve, Unicorn. Yeah. Oh, as if that was necessary. Guys. Okay, Sean is here to finish it. No tier 3 for Isabel, that's for sure. Dark is hoarding money, but I could have gone tier 3, I suppose, but this base is going to be destroyed now. The Retriever Sentinel is fantastic against buildings. Once that repair power is gone, this is going to disappear very, very quickly. And especially that middle beam. That burst attack is very, very strong. Can't displace everything. So much for that. They're giving up. Dark Angel and SA Jolteon are gonna call it here as Evil Car Crew takes tournament 4-1. Thanks to Dark Angel for hopping in. Thanks for SA Jolteon for finally fixing the controller issues that he's had. And thanks to Evo Car crew for their patience with this whole thing. And of course, thanks to all the viewers and all the donators who have made at least my day today, but definitely, I think they will have made the day of Penn State Health Children's Hospital, who are about to receive a massive donation of $1,160 now, as somebody else has given a donation there. So you guys are incredible. That's a plethora getting added to the list. Beautiful work. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.